Om Shanti. 18th October 2020. Avyakt Baapdada Murli. Revised date 7th April 1986. In the essence, only someone who is an image of tapasya, an image of renunciation, and a bestower of fortune has a right to the kingdom of the world. Om Shanti. Today, the spiritual flame is looking at us as spiritual moths. All these spiritual moths have come here from everywhere in order to celebrate a meeting with a spiritual flame. Baapdada knows that love has attracted the hearts of the children and brought them all to this alaukic gathering. Only the alaukic children and the Father know about this alaukic gathering. This gathering is unknown to the world. If you tell someone that you are going to a spiritual gathering, what would he understand? This gathering is such that it makes you prosperous for all time. It is this godly gathering that makes you into an embodiment of all attainments. Baapdada is seeing the zeal and enthusiasm in the hearts of all the children. There are waves of an ocean of love in each one's mind. Baapdada is seeing this, and he also knows that your love has made you destroyers of obstacles and residents of Madhuban. All the situations of everyone have become merged in this love. You carried out a rehearsal of being ever ready. You have become ever ready, have you not? Seeing the sweet part of the sweet drama, Baapdada and the Brahmin children are pleased. Because of love, everything seems easy and also lovely. Whatever drama has been created is a wonderful drama. How many times have you come running here? Did you come on trains or did you come flying with your wings? This is known as where the heart is, the impossible becomes possible. You have shown the form of love. Now, what more do you have to do in the future? Whatever has happened until now has been elevated and will continue to be elevated. Now, according to the time, what does Baapdada especially want from you, completely loving and most elevated children? In fact, Baba has signaled this from time to time throughout the whole season. The time to see those signals in a practical form is now approaching. You are loving souls, you are cooperative souls, and you are serviceable souls. Now, become great tapasvi souls. It is now the time to carry out the great task of liberating all souls from sorrow and peacelessness with the spiritual fire of tapasya in a collective way. On the other hand, the wave of bloodshed without cause is continually increasing, and on the other hand, all souls are experiencing themselves to be without support. At such a time, it is you great tapasvi souls who will be instrumental in giving them the experience of total support. Through this tapasvi form, you have to enable souls everywhere to experience spiritual comfort. All the souls of the world are restless due to the elements of nature the atmosphere, human souls, and the weaknesses of their own minds and bodies. If you enable such souls to experience the stage of happiness and comfort for even a second, they will repeatedly say thank you from their hearts. At the present time, there is a need for the intense volcanic form collectively. You children of the bestower of fortune now have to become stable in the form of bestowers of fortune and continue to give at every moment. Start the infinite view of feeding others because there are many royal beggars. Beggars aren't those who beg for money. There are many who are begging with the mind in one way or another. Souls who have no attainment are very thirsty for a drop of attainment. So now, collectively, in the gathering is spread the wave of being bestowers of fortune. The more that you, as master bestowers of fortune, continue to give the treasures that you have accumulated, the more they will continue to increase. You have heard so much. It is now the time to do it. An image of tapasya means that through tapasya, you experience rays of the power of peace to be spreading everywhere. Just to be an embodiment of remembrance for oneself and to receive that power or to celebrate a meeting is a different matter. However, the form of tapasya is the form of giving to others. For instance, the sun gives the world the experience of light and also of innumerable, imperishable attainments. Similarly, with your great form of tapasya, give the experience of the rays of attainment. To do this, you first have to increase your account of accumulation. Do not think that you have made yourself elevated and conquerors of Maya by having remembrance and by churning knowledge. Do not be happy with just that out of the whole day. For how many souls were you a bestower of fortune of all the treasures? Do you use all the treasures for a task every day? Or are you happy just seeing what you have accumulated? Now, keep a chart of how many treasures of happiness, peace, powers, knowledge, virtues, and cooperation you have distributed, and that you have therefore increased. By doing this, the common chart that you keep will automatically become elevated. By becoming those who uplift others, you will automatically uplift yourselves. Understand what chart you have to keep now. This chart of being a form of tapasya is to become a world benefactor. So how many you have benefited? Or does your time pass in benefiting yourself? A lot of time has been spent in bringing benefit to yourselves. The time to become bestowers of fortune has now come. This is why Baapdada is once again giving you the signal of time. If even now you do not experience the stage of being a bestower of fortune, you will not be able to attain the fortune of becoming sovereigns of the kingdom of the world. The sanskars of being a bestower of fortune now will enable you to have attainments for many births, because the world rulers are like parents of the world. That is, they are bestowers of fortune. If now you have the sanskar of taking in any way, such as receiving any type of name or honor, it will not allow you become a bestower of fortune. An image of tapasya means to be an image of the renunciation of taking in any way. Taking in any limited way will not allow you to become an image of renunciation or an image of tapasya. This is why an image of tapasya means to be one who is ignorant of even the knowledge of desire. Those who think of taking something receive it for a limited period but lose out for a long time. This is why Baapdada is repeatedly giving you a signal about this. It is these desires for a temporary period that become an obstruction to your becoming an image of tapasya. This is why you especially have to practice tapasya. You have to give this proof of becoming equal. It is a matter of happiness that you have given the proof of love. Now, give the proof of becoming an image of tapasya. Do you understand? Even though you have various sanskars, the sanskar of a bestower of fortune suppresses all other sanskars. Therefore, now let this sanskar emerge. Do you understand? Just as you have come running to Madhuban, so too run towards the destination of the tapasvi stage. Acha, welcome. Everyone ran here as though destruction were to take place now. Whatever you did, whatever happened, Baapdada liked it. Because he loves you children. Each one of you thought that you were now going to come here. But you didn't think that others were also going to come. So, the true Kumbh Mela gathering is taking place here. All of you have come to celebrate the last meeting, to take the last turn of the season. Since so many people were going to come here, did you wonder what form the meeting would take? You were totally beyond that awareness. You neither considered the place nor the reservations. You will now never be able to make the excuse that you couldn't get a reservation. This was also a rehearsal in the drama. It is not your kingdom at the conference age. You have self-sovereignty, but the land is not your kingdom. Nor does Baapdada have his own chariot. It is a foreign kingdom and a foreign body. Therefore, this has become the season to start a new method, according to the time. Here, you have to think about the water, but there you will be bathing under waterfalls. Whoever and however many have come, Baapdada welcomes you with love in response to your love. You have now been given time, especially to make the first preparation for the final examination. You are given time before the final paper. In a school, they are given leave. So, Baapdada is also giving this a special time, filled with the significance of many things. The significance of some things is incognito, whereas the significance of other things is visible. However, each one of you constantly has to pay special attention to putting a full stop, that is, to let the past be the past and to stabilize in the stage of a point. to be a master of oneself and to carry out your task. You have to become an ocean and a bestower of fortune for all and make everyone full. Therefore, keep these two things especially in your awareness. To be an ocean, Sindhu, and to be a point, Bindu, and claim the elevated certificate. Always continue to move forward with the success of elevated thoughts. So, the blessing from the bestower of blessings for all the children is constantly be a point and an ocean. You came running here to receive blessings, did you not? Always keep this blessing from the bestower of blessing in your awareness. Acha. To all the loving children everywhere, to the cooperative children, to the obedient children who obey the Father's orders, to those who are generous-hearted and who have big hearts and distribute all treasures to everyone, to the greatly charitable souls, to the children who constantly fly in the flying stage with the zeal and enthusiasm of becoming like the Father, love, remembrance and namaste from Baapdada, the bestower of fortune, the bestower of blessing and the ocean of all treasures. The spiritual children, in return to the spiritual father, say, Good morning, Namaste, Namaste, Namaste. With Baapdada meeting groups. Point number 1. Do you always experience yourself to be multi-million times fortunate? The Father, the bestower, gives so much that not only do you become fortunate for one birth, but this imperishable fortune continues for many births. Did you think about such imperishable fortune even in your dreams? You thought it was impossible, did you not? However, today it has become possible. So, do you have happiness that you are such elevated souls? Your happiness doesn't sometimes disappear under certain circumstances, does it? You receive the treasure of happiness from the Father every day, and whatever you receive every day increases, does it not? Your happiness can never decrease because you continually receive from the ocean of happiness. It is everlasting. You are not those who ever worry about anything. What will happen to my property? What will happen to my family? You don't even have this worry. You are carefree. What will happen to the old world? Of course, there will be transformation. No matter how great you are in the old world, everything is old. And so you have become carefree. Today, I am here, but I don't know whether I will be here or not tomorrow. You don't even have this worry. Whatever happens, it will be good. For Brahmins, everything is good. Nothing is bad. You were emperors before. You are emperors now. And you will be emperors in the future. Since you have become emperors for all time, you have become carefree. You have such sovereignty that no one can snatch it away from you. No one can blow away your sovereignty with a gun. Have this happiness all the time and also continue to give it to others. Make others into carefree emperors too. Acha. Point number 2. Do you experience yourselves to be elevated souls who are always under the canopy of protection of the remembrance of the Father? This canopy of protection of remembrance makes you safe from all obstacles. No type of obstacle can come to those who stay under the canopy of protection. Those who stay under the canopy of protection have guaranteed victory. So, have you become like that? If you move even the foot of your mind out from under the canopy of protection, Maya will attack you. No matter what type of situation comes, for those who stay under the canopy of protection, even the most difficult of all situations become easy. Something as big as a mountain will be experienced to be like cotton wool. Such is the wonder of the canopy of protection. What should you do when you receive such a canopy of protection? Even if there is a temporary attraction to something, if you step out from under the canopy, you lose everything. Therefore, you have now become aware of temporary attractions. So always remain far away from those attractions. Limited attainment will finish in this one birth, whereas the unlimited attainment will be constantly with you. So, to be those who have unlimited attainments means to be the special souls who stay under the canopy of protection, not ordinary ones. This awareness will make you powerful for all time. Those who are long lost and now found, especially loved ones, always remain under the canopy of protection. Remembrance is the canopy of protection. If you put even the foot of your mind outside of this canopy of protection, Maya will come. This canopy of protection will not allow Maya to come in front of you. Maya will not have the power to come under the canopy of protection. Such souls are constantly victorious over Maya. To be a child means to stay under the canopy of protection. It is the Father's love that constantly keeps you children under the canopy of protection. So, remember this special blessing. You have become especially loved ones because you have received the canopy of protection. This blessing will constantly enable you to move forward. At the time of farewell, all of you have Jagran, staying up through the night as part of their fasting. Your devotees do Jagran, and so it must be you, their specially loved deities, who teach them. It is when the specially loved deities do Jagran here that the devotees copy them. So, all of you did Jagran, that is, you accumulated an income in your account. So, tonight was the night for the season for earning. When it is the season for earning, you stay awake during that season. So, this is the season for earning, and so to remain awake means to earn. So, each one of you has accumulated according to your capacity, and with whatever you have accumulated, become a great donor and continue to donate to others. Then, you yourself will continue to eat from that for many births. Now, Baba says, Golden morning to all the children of the Gaudiya Mela. In fact, from a golden morning, it is a diamond morning. You yourselves are diamonds, and the morning is also diamond. And you also accumulate diamonds. And so, everything is just diamonds and diamonds. And this is why Baba is saying, Diamond morning. Acha. Blessing, may you be an elevated server and finish any account of waste by checking even your thoughts. May you be an elevated server and finish any count of waste by checking your thoughts. An elevated server is one whose every thought is powerful. Let not a single thought be wasteful, because a server means one who acts on a world stage. The whole world is copying you. So, if you waste one thought, you don't just waste it for yourself, but you also become an instrument for many others. Therefore, now finish the account of waste and become an elevated server. Slogan. As well as an atmosphere of service, also create the atmosphere of an unlimited attitude of disinterest. As well as an atmosphere of service, also create the atmosphere of an unlimited attitude of disinterest. Notice, today it is at the third Sunday of month and all Raj Yogi Tapasvi brothers and sisters have a special meditation from 6:30 to 7:30 p.m. Stabilize yourself in the powerful form of being Master Almighty authorities and give all souls and matter rays of purity and do the service of making everyone and everything Sato Pradhan. Om Shanti. Thank you, Baba. Thank you.